love going to amusement parks. I know my family sure does, and we are so lucky and fortunate to have Kennywood and Idlewild Park right here in our area. But did you know the original amusement park in Pittsburgh before Kennywood and Idlewild was called Luna Park? It was situated on a corner in North Oakland, and it was quite an attraction. Now the story of Luna Park is being shared with a new generation in a book called Luna, the Pittsburgh's original Lost Kennywood. And we're happy to have the author and amusement park expert here with us this morning to share some forgotten tales of Luna Park. Welcome, Brian Butko. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
So this book, this kind of shares these old stories. Tell us a little bit about Luna Park. I did not know about Luna Park.
Right. Well, really, no one alive has been there. It's been gone so long. But it was more of a World's Fair type park, big and bright, and it was in North Oakland, so not too far from where the Bloomfield Bridge is.
And so when was it there? When did it exist until?
It opened in 1905, just weeks before the first Nickelodeon in Pittsburgh. So it was really a big time for new entertainment. And then it closed 5 years later, the same month as when Forbes Field opened.
And this is a picture of what it looked like?
Right, there's the Shoot the Chutes pool there that, just like the Pittsburgh Plunge and Lost Kennywood, that boats would splash down into.
That's amazing. So why only 5 years? I mean, it seems like this was such a crazy attraction. Like, I don't know if freak show is the word to use, but there were a lot of freak show attractions and things like that. So why only 5 years?
Yeah, well, that's the big mystery. And a lot of people blame it on, there was a lion attack that attacked and killed a grandmother there during one of the shows. And there's other reasons. I really do think Forbes Field may have had a lot to do with it. They actually had a circus every night there. They called it the Hippodrome, and it had lights, and so after the baseball games, people could go there. And I just think suddenly there was a new attraction in town. But the book looks at all the different theories and tries to, you can decide for yourself.
And this is your second book, is that right?
It is. Well, I'm doing 3 that are related to Kennywood, so this is the second of them.
Okay, let's hold them up so people can get, this is the Kennywood Behind the Screams, and this one is very popular, a lot of people.
Right, that came out last year, and it's basically a walking tour through the history of Kennywood. And then the new one on Luna, which is more about the early history.
And you and I were just talking about this. I needed you to correct my memory just to make sure I was right on this. But Luna was actually a park also in Coney Island. Any connection between the two?
Well, there is. The one in New York City came first. And the Luna in Pittsburgh was created by Frederick Ingersoll, Pittsburgher, who's actually credited with inventing the idea of amusement parks. He claimed to have thought up the one in New York City, and of course, the ones that Coney Island, they said, hey, you stole our idea and used it in Pittsburgh. So we look at that too and see which side was right.
Okay, so this is really exciting for our viewers. If they're interested in amusement or just interested to hear some of the history about all of this, you're going to have a book party, a book release party, a launch. But this is not your typical launch party.
No, a little bit different. It will be at Row House Cinema next Friday down in Lawrenceville. So we'll have carnival performers. We have a presentation that people can sign up for. I know tickets are going fast, though. But it's free to the public, and there will be free Isley's ice cream. Isley's, I've written a book about Isley's, and they've agreed to bring free samples of their ice cream. So it'll be a lot of fun.
So you're talking about having some acts at the book release, but can we talk a little bit about some of the attractions that were in Luna? Some of the, there was an incubator that people could gawk at?
The infant incubator was for premature babies. It was a way to help them out. There's an image created. We had 6 artists create images for the book, and that shows the little glass enclosed crib. And the idea was premature babies, almost none of them survived at the time. So a doctor came up with an idea of using a teardrop or eyedropper to feed them through the nose, and then this was a little warm incubator. And so instead this would help almost all of them survive. But the idea was, without a way to fund it, people could pay admission to see it. And then a couple months later, the baby went home to the parents.
Sounds a little morbid, but I guess if it helped them survive, I guess that's...
It's really odd, but it was a really good thing.
So this obviously took a lot of research. It seems like it's a passion of yours,
Yeah,
but how do you gather all of the details, the photos to go along with the stories?
You just dig everywhere, and I work at the Heinz History Center there on the edit the magazine and books, so just always looking for little bits of information. A lot of this book is also about early Kennywood and the struggles to get a trolley line there to the old picnic grove.
So at the launch party, which again will be next Friday, you guys will have some special guests with you as well.
Oh, right. We'll have Rick Seebeck talking a little bit about his experiences at Kennywood, filming the video years ago already. And then Andy Quinn, who's actually a fourth generation of one of the founders of the Kennywood Park Corporation. And he'll be there talking about Lost Kennywood itself. Lost Kennywood is actually modeled after Luna Park. So they were once competitors, and now they're merged together in one place.
Very fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing all these details about your new book. And you can come hear stories of Pittsburgh's Luna Park and some old-fashioned fun at the launch party on July 21st at the Row House Cinema in Lawrenceville. You can get all the details on the launch party and the book, Luna, by Brian Butko, online. You'll find that link at kdka.com/PTL.